Good evening. We return to the highly questionable adventures of Caius, Spellsword, Dunmer, finest courier in Tamriel, currently without armor, in the middle of hostile lands. Former Eternal Champion, well, still the Eternal Champion, former agent of the Emperor, and initiate into the Blades. Now, unfortunately, I am short on equipment, and I seem to recall it's a difficult time inside there. Just take a quick minute. I try to keep the main save untouched. Now, this may be an abbreviated entry because I'm recording this on Monday evening, just before, basically the day before the broadcast. One down. Ah, crap. I have nothing that will help me here. Bring it. They brought it too much. Alright. I did not realize that I had that there. But good to know. This will not go well. Alright, now there's smarter ways that I can approach this, but, trying to get me with train speed. I think without protection, I don't have much of a chance. Alright. Gonna try something new. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll do, once more with feeling. This is a little premature, but Better than nothing. I keep forgetting about it's either the shock plume or the poison, which is just... Alright, so clearly I can't, just run in like a madman, so I'm gonna try the, more evasive approach. This would clearly be easier if I could repair my stuff. It's gonna be a quick fight. Alright, you know what? I need to consider whether or not it's worth continuing on this, or if I should just come back after I get my repairs. This is at least kind of an intermediate step. Alright, so the Daedroth finds me no matter what. Oh, I gotta be careful. Alright. I don't know how to quit. So I am going to use the axe on the Bone Lord. But as soon as the Daedroth shows up... Alright. That's gonna stay. I think it just died. Time for some axe practice. Alright, so normally I don't want to do a save every 15 seconds, but Desperate times. Hey, you're not allowed to do that. Alright, this is ridiculous. Suppose I should get my stamina up if I'm going to be risking my life this way. The funny thing is that this is a side journey on my way to get my equipment repaired because apparently, oh boy, I don't think there's any good ending to this. Hopefully this has limited mana. Alright, this is encouraging. Let's try something new. I'd hit them with something stronger, but I have no idea if it'll do anything else. Yuck, 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 yuck. Doesn't hit that hard. No. I think at this point I'm just gonna have to rest. Or get out of here. longer attack. Alright, well, we're kind of committed to this now, so we will, we'll get as much stuff as we can inside here, and then I'm actually really not sure where the closest repair is going to be. I don't even remember why I didn't rest before, but I'll work with what I've got at the moment. I mean, some of these might be nice to equip now, I just don't think I have the space for it. Alright, so these are all new paths. That means there's 2 sets of doors that I need to go through that I haven't seen yet. Three sets, sorry. Keep exploring until I've got a full inventory. I'll leave that guy alone for now. Ah. This thing hits like a truck, and it heals. Oh God. Oh, I forgot some of these things have drain strength or something. I need to get my stamina up before I even try this. It's a restoration so I can fortify willpower, but only when the time comes. Oh, it's Blackheart Blight. Right, so I need to get rid of the Blight spell. And I don't think I have the magicka. Nope. Well, at this rate, if I know that I'm gonna have to go through some doors, I'll go through the earliest one that I can find. And once my pack is full, we're out of here. That's much better dodging than before. This is not good. Alright, at this point I clearly need to use something stronger. Guy is a lot tougher than I thought he would be. Alright, maybe I don't want to go behind that door after all. Other than the armor, though, I won't be in any better shape to do it, so... I could try the bound helm, but given the way that I'm doing these fights, it's hard to say that this is that'll be the best use of my... Ooh. Alright, I'm fine with this. They'll wear themselves out eventually. Oh yes, I need to keep remembering that every time I get hit by these guys, there's a consequence. Don't be so dramatic. Alright, so now in addition to in addition to repairs, I need to make sure I get to a shrine. I could use one of the Divine Intervention scrolls, but I've kind of chosen to do this rather than finding myself in a tight spot, so... I'm not sure if that's an Andronak or what. I hate doing scummy saves, but... I do want to find out what that is. Oh God. I think this is going to be a jump for the ebony sword. Hey, you're not that tough. I was wrong. Run for your life. How much do I have left? 3. Really? Said I have 3? Guess I could have used my barrier ring at some point to make things a little bit easier for me. More doors. Let's find out what the Atronak was hiding, and then let's maybe get out of here. It was hiding nothing. That's definitely more than I can handle. Theoretically, I could rest again, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. Let's just get out of here and get some repairs. I hope I remember how to get out of here. Anyways, the plan as usual has been to This is the exit, I'm pretty sure. Do the repairs, do the mission. I might come back here depending on, depending on how I'm feeling. I don't exactly have the inventory space for it. And then we head east to do the Blades mission and just generally everything else that I've been meaning to do. Cliff Racers are gonna give me a run for my money, I think. Alright. So I'm gonna head north if possible. Oh, jeez. Back. Back. So there's a huge temptation to just try and go across the water. Problem is, I know there's slaughterfish waiting in there for me. Oh boy. Starting to think I should go take the long way around. Stay away. Not again. The only defensive move is to make it to shore. At this point, I need to stop taking materials. Alright, so whatever I'm looking for is over this hill. I am a little curious about what's over here, but this isn't exactly the time I should be doing this kind of exploring. What now? Ah! I should have saved at least to, at the crossing. I'm never gonna have it as good as the last time that I went through there. But I am determined. All right. It's gotta be a cliff racer somewhere. For now, I'm just gonna pick mushrooms. Mushroom too far. Alright, in this case, I think I'll just get rid of the crush fiber. Or no, I think crush fiber is different from crush weed. Maybe not. Fine, I'll drop it all. Are you happy now? Apparently not. I'm missing something. Oh boy. This is gonna be hazardous to my health, I think. So obviously I'd love to investigate all of these, but I just don't have the... And I contracted hell joint alongside it. Alright, so... It's debatable that there's anything over the supposed shortcuts, anything but, it seems. that answers the music. Let's try and take the long way around. Might be friendlier for me not to have this thing drawn, but oh, come on. As I said, it might be a little friendlier for me not to have this drawn, but I need all the help I can get. Alright, well, remember this place. Wait a minute, why am I so much lighter now? That was enough. Stitch one of the amulets at this point. If I have to go all the way back to Belmora, I'm going to be very upset. I guess the question is Alderaan or Belmora closer? I guess it would be Alderaan. The one bit of good news is that Alderaan I'm going to be able to there's the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild. I'm going to be able to sell off a bunch of this. And then with the Fighters Guild, the other nice thing is I'll probably have some kind of repair items, so I'll be able to train myself in that as well. Assuming the cliff razors don't get me first. I'm not sure if that's friendly or not, I don't remember.
Summoned by another. Questions again.
Greetings, traveler. Rasha wishes you well and thinks that maybe you can help him with some pressing business. Yes, most pressing. I have you see a shipment of clothing. Fine clothing it is to get to Alderaan, but I fear other business draws me away. Perhaps I think you and I might come to some arrangement, yes? If you will deliver Rasha's shirts, these fine, fine shirts, to Vivale Tenrin, the clothier in Alderun. She will pay you for your services, and a generous woman she is. I would ask that you swear an oath to Zenithar to seal our arrangement, though. Yes. What do you think of my offer, Swear to Zenithar that I will deliver your shipment. Most excellent, yes. We will both gain from this. I shall keep my good name, and you will benefit from Teneran's generosity. Wonderful. Take care, Caius. One should not take an oath sworn to Zenithar lightly. No, never lightly.
What am I gonna do about this? Some of this I can't afford to drop. So if I just got rid of all of the arrows, well, it's closer. So really, I think it's just gonna come down to dropping. You know, I can just drop the armor and get it back again, but this is my armor. I've grown attached to it. I think I'm just gonna have to drop some materials. I see Cool Hand Luke. Now you know what? Well, perfect. I'll need arrows, but those aren't a priority right now. Oh God. Where? What? I don't think that's the thing that triggered the original cue. Let's see if I can get around that cliff racer, but I kind of doubt it. These opportunities to improve my axe ability wasted. That's a sight for sore eyes. In fact, while we're at Alderaan, I might just take the, might just take a trip to Belmore to drop off some of these items. So I should probably cure any diseases before I try and sell items. Don't know if there's an Imperial Shrine nearby, but... Well, actually, if I'm going to Belmora, well, I don't know if there's a shrine in Belmora. Whatever, one priest is as good as another. This is who I need to meet for the, for the shirts.
I've agreed to take the clothing shipments. Oh, sorry. Rasha asked me if I'd be willing to deliver his shipments of clothing to Byvel Tenerin and the clothier in Alderaan. Apparently, Tenerin will pay me for the shipment upon delivery. Thing swoops down and takes me out before I get into the temple. I'm going to be very cross. St. Rora, St. Maris.
I'm sure there's someone else you can bother.
Friendly bunch. Should walk up to the priest and ask who is the best god. Nope, don't want no blessing. How do I get rid of this bite?
Keep your distance, Outlander. Can't you tell you're sick? You've got a blade disease. You're a danger to everyone. Go find an Imperial cult altar or a temple shrine or a healer or an apothecary and get cured.
Well... Alright, I want to see if I'm maybe just misreading this. Yeah. Maybe that tailor's in the Manor District. I'll take a look. Before I do that, though, let's stop by the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. Mostly just to sell things. Although if I'm going back to Belmora, it might be time to make a bunch of potions. I know that It's not the most exciting thing to watch, but it's gotta be done. Fine.
Good day, Caius. I'm by Vale Tenerin. I flatter myself that I'm the finest clothier in these parts. Shall I tell you about my trade, or would you be interested in a little work?
I have some shirts for you.
Ah, you've brought the shirts from Russia. Wonderful. He does such fine work, and he sells them to me for very reasonable prices. He's a careful sort, but that's just smart business if you ask me. Thank you for your help, and here's your payment.
What kind of work do you want to do? Oh,
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
thank you. So if I can, I'm going to do some self-repair on my armor, but
Well met, Outlander. What is it?
I don't know if I'll have enough items. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna try and get some of that back. Oh, first things first, though. That's a fine looking outfit. To be honest, I would have thought that the class was worth a bit more, but okay then. How many of that item that I don't buy do you want to give me? Alright, probably could have got more, but I'm probably still worse off than when I started, but unless I can figure out something. Yeah, I think at this point I'll just accept that I'm happy to have fully equipped items again. I can also take some arrows. So that's obvious there's something for me to sell at the Mage's Guild, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, right, that's not happening. Alright, I'm gonna guess this is probably... yeah, none of them. Alright. And I do not remember which of these books are... Pretty sure... yeah, that one's a duplicate. Obviously, I only need one copy of Corpse Preparation, and I'm pretty sure I already have that one. Alright, this'll do for now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
See if we can take this thing to Belmora. If I can't, then I'll just rest and we'll head back to our mission. Excellent.
Why walk when you can ride?
Why indeed. This is the one advantage of that mode of travel. It might be instantaneous in the Mage's Guild, but that gives me a little bit of mana to heal both ways. Alright, as before. Actually, I was gonna hang on to the Dwarven War Axe.
Well met.
I'm still carrying a lot of garbage. Alright. Time for some practice. Actually, I probably should be paying to train in this first. That's too much trouble. This first thing, let's try and get some restore magic down. I don't think I have anything else that restores magicka, but let's give it a shot. Alright. So I saw a couple of cure blight disease. Let's just see if there's anything we can do with that. Well, better than nothing. So now the tough question is there anything else I really want for myself? I don't really think there is. Never sure the right way how to do this. So restore, fortify, fatigue, or feather. restore, fortify, reflect. Restore strength, fortify magicka, drain luck. Actually seem to remember the crush weed. No, I got it wrong. Let's try and get rid of the crush fiber actually, because it's always hanging around. Restore luck, fortify personality, drain magic. Yeah, that works. Each of these items is supposed to do. They might have contradictory effects, but at this point, oh great, I can see all of the traits now. That was one of the main reasons why we were doing this. All right, oddly enough, I actually have something useful for the crush fiber. So fortify personality. Looks like I'm resting anyway. Actually, let's get that done now. The Holy Trinity.
You're really good, maybe the best, and that's why it's hard to get better, but you just keep trying because that's the way you are.
There's a side of me that, yeah, let's see if we can find anything that does restore magicka. Okay, fair enough. I think in this case I'm gonna go for the largest counts. I just want to try and get rid of some of these side, like the one-offs. Alright, so restore personality, drain speed, drain personality. It was drain and restore personality, not fortify. Yeah. Alright, might have missed some others for the Heather, but that's enough for now. Restore intelligence, drain endurance, drain magicka. Endurance and magicka, and it's restore intelligence. There's a few that I don't want to give up quite yet. Like the gems I might want to sell, or the things that will allow me to restore magicka tend to be pretty desirable. Wait, it was endurance. Never mind. Alright, restore agility, drain fatigue, drain personality. What am I missing here? Okay, restore agility, drain fatigue, drain personality. Restore intelligence, train endurance, train magic. I feel like I've done this one already though, so let's move on to something a little bit more numerous. Right, I only have four more double digits. So restore fatigue, fortify magicka, drain strength, restore health. Restore fatigue, fortify magicka, restore health, drain strength. Restore health, fatigue, fortify magicka, drain strength. Alright, that was helpful. Let's try restore fatigue before I go too further. Should have done that before because this is a one-hit wonder. Alright, yeah, I kind of blew that. Restore strength, fortify magicka, drain luck, fortify personality. I know I've done this before. You know what, let's try this instead. Drain fatigue, poison. Well, I think I know one thing automatically. I kind of want this for the restore magicka. Alright, so we'll do one last pass. This is just kind of to make sure. I'm just going to try each of the combinations one more time. I might miss some, but at the very least, I've kind of got a stack of potions. I don't have as much inventory space, and I will be able to get some money from this. So, drain intelligence, resist poison, and then the special abilities. drain agility, resist magic, cure blight as well. You know what? I'm not touching that. Restore intelligence, invisibility, drain endurance, drain magic. Fortified speed, strength, drain luck, drain power. Resist fire, drain health. Can't believe I missed this. All right. All right. It's good enough for now. No point in putting those in the inventory next time. They just mess up the system. Oh no. I just put that in something. I'll start using these one day. Okay, I wasn't sure if those worked or not. Moving right along. The books. Oh Lord, okay. So we've got Sermon 15, 19, 12, 25. Now we've got Sermon 4. We've got Corpse Preparation Volume 1. Fortunately, that's an open one, so that's a little more appropriate for that stack. We've already got Volume 3. Mystery of Talara. Did I read this? I don't think I did. No, wait. Yes, I did hear this. I read this. Alright, I'm gonna just take the stuff that I want to sell. That. I'm pretty sure most of these I haven't read yet, or I've read, but I don't have in my collection yet, so. Okay, well, happy to add Volume 4 to the Wolf Queen. Did I read the rear guard? Yes. All right. Believe it or not, we're done. What time is it? 7's fine. I will use the Mage's Guild to transfer me to the new location, though. I forgot to take the books. Running out of water. Sorry for being a little more quiet tonight. Alright, so this wasn't exactly how I planned to spend the journey, but that's fine. So we've got most of most of what was burdening me taken care of, we'll sell what we can and fast travel to Alderun, and then we'll finish the job. Alright, so they've got 800 to work with. Now, at this rate, honestly, I shouldn't even bother with that. Let's get the cheap stuff sold. Apparently all of this is waitlist. Cool. So in this case, selling the brandy actually makes sense. That is bizarre that doesn't weigh anything, though. Drat. Alright, so I'm probably going to be carrying this for a
To what do I owe
while.
this pleasure?
Yeah. Let's not make a big deal out of it. Let's just get back to Alderun. Oh, you know what I could have done? Could have bought materials. Oh boy.
Please, go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
I wonder if anybody else here will buy my potions. At least they don't take up a lot of space. Well, they take up a lot of space, they just don't take up a lot of, weight. Excellent, okay, you've got 400. Oh dear. Alright, I make really good potions. This is the lesson I've learned. Ah. wonder if there's anything I can buy from him. Yeah, so if I wanted, I could get some. Yeah, you know what? I will. Something's ridiculously expensive. Ah, the vampire dust. Alright, well, let's see whether or not I can even this out. Oh, you know what? Worth a shot. Actually, at this rate. Alright, I'm sorry to waste the time on this, but I'm gonna do that also to the other vendor. It's just a chance for me to convert something that's worthless into
How fare thee, friend?
to something I can turn into something useful later. So obviously the emerald's the first to go if you can't afford all of it. Not even close. Really, we're gonna be arguing about this over 5 symptoms. 9, I guess. The change.
Outlander, what do you want?
I don't there's some duplicates here. I'm just hoping not to have to pick everything all up again. No, didn't think that would cover everything.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
I think I want to start taking progress shots of me burying Caius and all my junk. The false Caius, not me, obviously. Alright, so I kind of wasted 20 on those journeys, but something tells me that's not that. It's not a whole lot for me now. Of course, what I'm going to be spending that on is a whole other question, but now let's see if I can remember the way back to my original destination.
I'm listening. Please. Go ahead.
More importantly, we'll also see if I can find my way back to the Guar herder who wanted me to investigate. Genuinely don't remember which way I went. Pretty sure this pilgrim doesn't like me. Could put on the Delvani buck musk.
Please, can you help me? My husband and I were traveling through here and we were attacked by a pack of wild Nyx hounds. There were at least 3 of them. They seemed to come out of nowhere. My husband, Dreril Indran, tried to fight them off, but they were too much for him, and he was forced to flee. I tried to play dead in hopes that the hounds would find no sport in me. I just hope that I can find Dreril before the hounds come back.
I will look for your husband.
You're willing to do that? Thank you so much. I'm sure he didn't get far, because the hounds seem to have hurt him. If I remember correctly, he ran off to the west, but in all this confusion, I can't be sure.
Well, I found one set of hounds. Ah, it's you, the brave man.
You've spoken to Falanu? Then she's alive. Let's get to her quickly.
She did say there were 3.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
Did I reunite you?
I found Daryl and Darren and will attempt to lead him back to his wife. The Nick sounds did injure him, but he managed to survive by hiding among some rocks.
I mean, hopefully they're back together. They didn't really indicate one way or the other. I'm sure they're fine. Have a good time, you two. This seems familiar. Still stuck in the trees. I'm happy with that. It's my magic hat, by the way. 74. Yikes. I don't think I'm heading the right way, but we'll see if we can turn this into something. Definitely not the right way. See, every time I do this, I always wind up even more lost, but... I need to get back to using destruction on these guys again. Alright, so finding the quest giver again is going to be a little bit of a pain, but I'm sure there's some stuff inside there that that I could make some use out of. But I've gotten sidetracked enough, and clearly I've missed the opportunity to travel the normal way, so let's see if I can get myself back from... The good news is this is similar to the path that I took that wound up getting me the quest giver, so... I'll do my best with what I've got. Be blight. memory serves. Nope, this isn't the right spot. Part of this is finding Narmak, but honestly the other part is trying to find that herder again. Perfect. Pretty sure I was just there.
This is a grand day. Greetings.
Welcome, Apprentice Caius. Sirvar Horsemouth is my name. Master at Arms is my trade. I'd be happy to share a little advice or Morrowind lore with a fellow blade. Or maybe you'd like to catch up on the latest rumors.
Let's start with the rumors.
I monitor smuggling along the Bitter Coast, and the job's too big for me. They move moon sugar, skooma, raw ebony, Dwemer artifacts, you name it, through La Ode and Narmak, with the coast honeycombs smuggler caves, and Kamonatong locals carrying tiny packages overland by night. I'll never catch them, but maybe you'll have better luck.
Thank you. What can you tell me about Caius?
He's okay, sour, a worrier, but he knows his job, and leaves us to do ours.
Apparently finding Guarachs everywhere. But I am definitely not heading in the right direction anymore. Something tells me it's gonna stop raining right at the second I find my destination. Let's follow the proper path and see if maybe we can find the herder that way. Alright, so before I go any further, let's see if I can find that herder. Not like I need more of these, but it's never stopped me before. I feel like this is a little bit too far off. Alright, suddenly I don't feel so bad about
Your
being...
turn to talk, ours to listen.
Your help was appreciated, friend of Rasha.
This is the same area I went before. Oh, here we are.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Did you find the hostile mud crabs? You killed the mud crabs that were bothering my guar? Thank the tribunal. You may not have to move back to Tyr after all. You look tired, Caius. Can I offer you some Hekalo?
Why not?
Here you go, Caius. After a hard day, there's nothing better than chewing on some Hekalo.
Tell me more about the place you were gonna move.
It's also called Dress, since it's the home of House Dress. Too hot for me, though. It's practically an Argonia.
Alright. Just in case there's any kind of a crash. I hope I didn't get this wrong. No, this should be it. So I know I had to leave some of these materials behind just because I was running out of space. I'll see what I can pick up. least offer some shelter. Alright, I should probably get indoors. Wait, this is the wrong side. I'll enjoy picking up what I can. This might not be a bad time to check out that shipwreck as well. Did I keep any of these water-breathing potions? Water walking. Shame on me. Alright, I guess that covers it. So one last check in the spot that yeah, there we go. At least I've gotten better at swimming since Iliac Bay. Shoes. Shoes. Ahoy there. Alright, so now the real question is, do I want to keep going to these islands? As fun as it would be, I think I've got to believe. Alright, now the real question is, do I want to try and go across them? They've already been swimming. The question is if I want to try and cross here again, or if I want to go the real way. Let's see if we can find the path. If it follows me, I'll whack it, otherwise it'll... This isn't one of them. Heavy match. Alright.
You have my attention.
Pleased to meet you. Yes. Maybe you do. I wasn't here.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
So what do you want?
I should probably wash up before heading home.
Do you buy potions?
Khajiit has no words for you. So, what do you want?
Yes. This was the encounter I was thinking of.
Anisi? Never heard of her. None of your business if I did. So blow like smoke or I'll spill you like a baby's cup.
Be sure, because Anisi said that they were bugging you, and
You must be hard of hearing. And soon you'll be hard of breathing.
it's kind of extreme for a simple bullying case, but we can work with this. This is much easier with armor. I think I've read the House of Troubles before, but just in case. Should probably give that as a present to Anasi, but... Alright.
What is this about?
I'm fine, Caius, thank you. What can I do for you?
Tell me about the breeding netch.
That's right, there's a pair of them that wander about north of here. They've come near the town a few times, and we drove them off. I'm sure they'll be back unless someone does something.
I thought I did something, but apparently they're tougher than we thought. Now, I have at most another half hour. So as much as I would like to go back to that dungeon, I'd like to make a little bit of progress. So we'll save that for another time. Try to get back to either Aldrin or Balmora. And we can have a chat with, Anisi. Anisi better pay me extra for the water, the rain. Yes, the really tricky call here is whether or not I want to try to go to Balmora or Alderaan. The reason I would go to Alderaan is so that I can fast travel to Balmora. Although on the plus side, at least I would get some extra magicka. Alderaan is definitely closer. do you people live like that? I should know the path by now, but it doesn't hurt to look at the signs. Well, at least I get a few steps to Alderaan without the rain. It's probably a little early to go and try and sell things to those merchants, but we'll take a look. I will take the, I will use the mage's transport just so that I can get the extra magic up for the time. Besides, how could you not want to travel in that?
Go ahead.
Yep, fair enough. Although, in fairness, if I'm going to
I
Balmora,
suppose I have a moment. What is it?
I should probably drop off these materials that I've got. Hello.
Good day, Outlander. I am the Caravaneer for Alderaan. Planning a journey? What's your destination?
Balmora.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Why? Why is it always raining?
You seem like very good company.
I feel dumb doing this, but at least it'll help me organize for next time. artificial spacing for all of it, but honestly, I just want to get it out of here. Or out of my bags, that is. Alright. Now, do we have the House of Troubles? I really thought we did, but... apparently not. Oh, I've definitely read this before. Did I just not keep it? Alright, anyways, I don't need more than one copy, but I do want to have a proper library, so... Trying to think, it was Pelagiad was where I it's where I left a Nazi, so I'm gonna need to sell off some of this at some point. Yeah, I'll hang on to a few of these. I'm going to guess that I probably am not going to be able to use the, I'm not going to be able to ride there. That's fine, I don't need to go to Satanin. I can walk, even in this weather. So all my hope was to be a little bit more to the east. Nassi's task. We should be back onto our main missions, and eventually we'll be heading sort of to the east. I've already made a fairly long pilgrimage to Molegmar by mistake, but the less said about that, the better, really. I think the best way for me to express my appreciation of Anasi and the friendship that we've earned as a result of this task is to come up and give him a big hug as soon as I'm out of the rain. Could cheat like that, right? Foyada always catches me off guard. Just over the hill here, it looks much more familiar, but I wasn't gonna fight you, I just wanted the court bulb, but after the rain, it's actually a rather nice day out. Yes, we'll meet up with an IC and I'll do a review probably at the start of the next broadcast of the exact tasks that I'm going to be doing, but most of the, whether it's Mage's Guild or House Lalu or Caius, all of the quests tend to be going to the east, so that's I'm gonna try and chain them all together so that I can get it all done in one go. I suppose in the worst case scenario I could always do one and then fast travel back, but if I can get them all done, that saves me on the fare for multiple trips. And now for the Mages Guild, we're looking for the spy. That's going to be the easternmost one because we also need to check out the, I think it's actually Molagmar that we need to check out the Mages Guild for. I know there's some guild dues I seem to remember that we need to pick up for the Fighters Guild. And I don't recall exactly who Caius wants me to meet. But we'll find out. It's just like putting a kitten to sleep. One solid tap with the hammer and it goes out. As much as I enjoyed that journey, I should probably,
What does
Too
the
much trouble.
Dunmer
Must be
need?
going now.
Yes, please. It is Anisi's new friend. Caius, so pleased to see you. Yes, among new friends, Anasi has good things to share. This is Anasi's special custom with new friends. Share a gift, share a care. You'll forgive Anasi. She's so forward. But sharing gifts, sharing cares. This is what friends do, yes? Anasi is safe. This bad person is no more. If you get a price on your head for helping Anasi, Anasi calls in all her favors, gets this fixed. Promise. Anasi thanks you with her hands, her lips, her heart. You're not just a new friend, Caius. You are a good friend, a true friend. Now Anasi can share a gift, a special gift that she has found for her true and good friend. Look what Anasi found. Isn't it pretty? And it is just your size. You'll look so fine. Anasi is so proud to have such a fine-looking friend. And look! What a surprise! Inside these clothes, what do I find but a book? A very special book. A book Anasi knows her friend will like. And Anasi has a new secret to share with her true and good friend. Guess what Anasi hears? Beldrose Draylor. You know the name? The biggest fat cat factor in Redoran? Guess who has a very special key to his very special chests in the Redoran treasury at the Redoran compound in Vivek? You guessed! Beldrose Draylor. But you do not guess where he keeps this key. It is so silly you won't believe. His wife's clothes chest, and his manor on Tiertop. What do you think? Is this not a fine gift Anisi shares? Extravagant shirt, extravagant pants, the 36 lessons of Vivek, sermon 30, and my journal has been updated. Anasi's friend likes the gifts Anasi gives? Good, then perhaps Anasi will think hard about another nice gift when her friend comes to see her again. Yes, my true and good friend. Anasi always has things to share with her true and good friend. He's not always happy, not always good, but true and good friends share everything, good and bad, yes? So still, we share a gift, we share a care, yes?
what kind of a care do you have in mind now?
After you are so good to Anisi is ashamed to ask, and Anisi feels strange telling her good friend this thing, but Anisi has a mate. Once Anisi loves him very much, but now this mate is a slave to Skooma. Anisi no longer loves him, but once one has been in your blood, there is a shared blood forever. Anasi begs him to abandon the Skooma, but he will not. Anasi knows not what to do. Can you help Anasi? Can you persuade this foolish mate to give up his Skooma?
I don't know, but I'll try.
Anasi understands all too well. Anasi has tried and failed. Cure a Skooma addict? It can't be done. But Anasi sees something in her true and good friend. Something that says that the things that can't be done might be done. And it gives Anasi hope. Anasi's mate is called Jananar, and he lives where he can in St. Olm's Canton. Please find him and persuade him to give up the sugar. There is no cure for the Skooma addict. Al-Khajiit knows this. But things we know are true, sometimes they are not true after all. The 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 30. Then Vivek left the mystics of the number room and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house, he looked into the middle world to find the sixth monster, called City Face. He was vexed when he could not find it, and went back to the Morning Hold in secret anger, killing a mystic that had asked about higher order. Nerevar, the Horator, witnessed this and said, "Why do you do this, my lord? The mystics look to you for guidance. They work to make your temple better stoned." Vivek said, "No one knows what I am." The Horator nodded and went back to his studies. Here is how the City Face hid from his mother face. Here's how City Face hid from his mother father. It had been born named as Han-Note, a bare urge of power, an esoteric wind nerve tuned to the frequency of huddled masses. It found root in villages and multiplied, finding in the minds of the settled a veiled astrology, the star charts of culture, and this resonance made its head swim. Han-Note moved sideways into the adjacent place, growing and unbeknownst. Above the vocal, it trembled with new emotions, immortal ones, absorbing more than the 30 known to exist in the middle world. When Han-Note became gravely homesick, the grabbers took it. A grabber said, "New emotions to the lonely occur only of madness. This thing is gone. It is ours now." Grabbers had never made a city of their own, and their glimpse of Vivex, which shone with holiness through all the spheres, had taken their attention. Under this reason did the issue of Vex slide into our realm, drawn by our coveting hidden in loss. We shall build our tower hope upon its face. Now many years had passed in Resdiana, and the high priests of the Dwemer were building something alike as Vivek and alike as the new Hanot of the Grabbers. The Horator was engaged with an army of theirs that had become too brave, talking foolish words, and Nerevar helped destroy them with the help of an orphan legion of Iam. When he went to, the help of the Orphan Legion of Iam. When he went to give trophy to Vivek, he saw his lord under attack by the city face. The monster was saying this: "Here we are to replace your city, Vek and Vek. We are from the place of the more than known emotions, and our citizenry has died from it. Two things we came for, but we can stay for only one. Either we ask you to correct our error of culture, or merely take yours by dint of force. The second is easiest, we think." Vivek sighed. "You would replace my direction," he says. "I weary of this, though I wanted to kill you an age before. Rizdiana has fallen ill, and I have no time for one more imaginary analogy of an unknown incident. Here, take this." At which he touched the tower hope of the city face and corrected the error of the Grabbers. "And this." At which he stabbed the heart of the city face with the ethos knife, which is to say, Rakt Altadun I, the short blade of proper commerce. The ending of the words is Elmsivi.
And on that note, we're done for the evening. Try and be a little bit more disciplined in making sure that I get the episode recorded on the weekend, and we can do a big full session, possibly an even longer one. But one way or the other, we'll be back to the main quest next week. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.